Over the past 10 years, the Center for American Progress has done incredible work to shape the debate over expanding opportunity for all Americans. And I could not be more grateful to CAP, not only for giving me a lot of good policy ideas, but also giving me a lot of staff.
Neera, the work that you and CAP have done has been absolutely essential. We've all benefited from it, and we have to now take all those extraordinary recommendations for policy, some of which have been around for a long time, and get to work.
I love CAP. I love policy, because it's only through policy that our occupying whatever positions we occupy in the political spectrum can have meaning in people's lives. So I ask you to keep supporting them. I ask you to keep believing that you're pushing the right rock up the right hill.
I remember the beginnings of the Center for American Progress back 11 years ago when I was in the House Senate and we were looking for help in building the intellectual framework to fight back on everything from the Iraq War to what Republicans in those days in the administration were doing to privatize Social Security, and the work that you all did has given us the intellectual strength and power and foundation when we are clearly the progressive movement is the movement of ideas and moving those forward.
CAP has been there ahead of for the rest of the country in terms of advocating for really strong economic policies.
I cannot tell you what it means to have CAP at the table, making sure that those of us who are policymakers really have the right stuff in front of us in order to do that job. And so thank you very much.
I was praising CAP for the Fair Shot announcement almost a year ago when we came together for their participation in the White House Summit on Working Families, and for the participation that the Secretary referenced in the Shriver report, all of it, the important documentation that we need.
I know that the Center has been wrestling with trade and inequality among many other issues. And we appreciate the spirit of new thinking that you've brought to the international economic policy over the last few months and years. We genuinely appreciate that.
CAP's a tremendous asset to the progressive community. It provides us with ideas, information, and messaging. It's amazing how far CAP has come over 10 years.
Thanks to the Center for American Progress for always living up to your name, for being at the epicenter of the nation's constant movement forward, and always making progress one step at a time.